Hi everyone! This is part one of a series of videos that I'm going to do, which are going to discuss some very basic Tichel ideas. One of them is going to be on my philosophy and discussing why I cover my hair in the first place. Another one's going to be on basic techniques, and another one's going to be discussing where I buy Tichels, because that is by far the most asked question. So this one is going to be part one, which is basic techniques. In it, I'll be talking about how to take care of your hair underneath your tichel, what materials you should be looking for in your tichels, where it should be placed on your head based on face shape and how much hair you want to cover, etc. I'm also going to be showing you some tools that I use, some secret tools that help it from slipping off and looking awesome. And I'll be showing you some basic techniques about how to fold and how to tie, because I know that stuff's not obvious and it's hard to see in the videos when I do it so quickly. So enjoy! So, taking care of your hair. Please, please, please take care of your hair. The most amazing thing about, no, sorry, not the most amazing thing. One amazing thing about covering my hair is that I don't have to ever have a bad hair day. I can just cover it in a scarf and it doesn't matter if it's frizzy or whatever, or hasn't been cut in a while. But it's very, very important to take care of your hair just for your own self-esteem, for your husband, for everything. Just take care of your hair. Also, I found that using a very heavy conditioner is not a good thing when wearing tichels, because if you have a lot of conditioner in your hair, first of all, obviously your hair gets dirty a lot faster, but your tichels will slip. So I have long hair, so I use conditioner only on the ends of my hair, and that way it doesn't slip. I haven't noticed much change in my hair. A lot of women say that their hair will change, but mine hasn't really. I guess I've only been covering my hair for about a year now, so maybe it will change later. But it has grown quite a bit, and I haven't noticed anything, except that it's not in the sun. So I think it will get oilier faster, so that's why I don't use conditioner on the roots. So yes, take care of your hair, ladies. Many women don't realize that material is a big deal when covering your hair. The type of material we'll use will determine whether or not your head is very hot or your scalp can breathe, whether or not it slips, how the light hits it, how good quality it looks, everything. So I'm going to discuss some different materials. Obviously, the most basic material is cotton. And I love cotton scarves because they don't slip, they let your head breathe, they look great. So I have a cotton scarf which I'll show you right now. It has these little sparkly things in it, it's great. I can wrap it all over my hair. So yeah, cotton, amazing. Also very easy to wash as well. Currently I'm wearing a silk scarf, which is also amazing. They look super, super fancy and you don't really have to do anything with them, but they do slip. So, I'm going to talk about some tools to help you with slipping, but be aware that with silk, they will slip. I also have, if you want to tie silk sashes, like something like this over your head, they look fabulous, but you just have to tie them tight enough or bobby pin them in or do something so they don't slip. So that's silk. Now, this is a type of scarf that I find in Israel. Many Israeli scarves have some sort of silver or gold threading going through it. This one is a very shimmery one. I think it's cotton. I actually don't know what it is. But these ones are fabulous for not slipping, although they can be a bit itchy. So if your scalp is sensitive, it's the same thing as clothes. If you have something and it feels weird against your skin, it's also going to feel weird on your head. So make sure you're sensitive about material. Now, in the winter, I've discovered that wearing a wool scarf on my head is amazing. Now, I don't mean wool like a big woolly sweater. I'm talking about pashmina scarves that have, a very high quality type of wool in it. So here, this is, a pashmina scarf that I have with lots of cool colors in it. And it just, you can make it so it's not so hot, but if you layer it very nicely, it's like a really warm hat. So don't wear it in the summer, but in the winter it's really, really useful. There's some amazing sheeny materials that are, polyester is going to make it hard for your scalp to breathe. But if it's a thin polyester like this or something like that, then you can easily put it over another scarf and it looks great, it doesn't slip. So check that out. This is another really cool material. You know, these materials, I think this is also some kind of cotton polyester blend. But, you know, just experiment with them. You know, this thing can be folded really nicely and it also doesn't slip. So just, you know, rub your hand against it and figure out if it's going to slip on your head or not. Placement, placement, placement. I didn't realize this when I first got married, but where you place your tichel on your head is a huge deal and will usually change everything. I have a fairly, I guess, not round face. I wouldn't call it a long face, but it's a bit more square slash heart shaped. I don't really know. But I certainly don't have a round face. And women that have round faces usually like to wear their tichel a little higher on their head and, you know, covering their ears to give them a little more definition. Now, I have a large forehead, so I like to cover a bit of it and make my face look a bit more round, so you can see how much of a difference that makes. I know some women that like to wear it even lower down and make it super, you know, like pirate style, like that. Whether or not you show your ears is also a decision that you have to make. I like to usually cover the top bit of my ears, but I don't like to do all of them, but that also looks good. Some women, you know, like to show all of their ears because it helps them hear a bit better. I like to cover all of my hair, but some ladies like to show a bit of their hair. How much you show is completely personal and up to you and your rabbi and, you know, what you feel helps you best do this mitzvah. So showing a bit of hair or a bit of bang is also an option. So take the time to experiment and figure out what flatters your face shape in the best way.